The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly 1966 finally released from Arrow Video on 4K Ultra HD. In this review, I'm going to compare The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from Kino Lorber to the new Arrow Video release. So which version of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? All right, guys, so let's get right into video quality. When it comes to Kino Lorber, they only gave you one cut of the film, which is the international cut, which is the United States version of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, which is the theatrical version of the movie. So that is the only version you're getting in this Kino Lorber. But there's a lot of good stuff here to praise. Number one, it's a newly rescanned of the film. So Kino Lorber went back, they cleaned up and did some corrections to the movie. They spent over 30 hours of side-by-side, shot-by-shot correction of the film. So again, that is a big plus. Now, I gotta say, when this comes to the Blu-ray, which again, I'm gonna give you guys a little tease here, but I decided to also add the Blu-ray because I know some of you guys are gonna ask, what did the Blu-ray actually look like before these corrections happened? So you guys are gonna have the shot here to look at it side by side also. So Kino Lorber, it looks fantastic. I think it looks good. The color grading is spectacular, especially that they took their time to go frame by frame and clean it up. The only knock that I have for the Kino Lorber is the fact that it's only native 4K and it does not have HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Again, when it compared to the Blu-ray, it looks fantastic and it looks light years way better than the Blu-ray. But you still have problems. You still have the soft issues. You still have, you're gonna have the grains, all right? So throughout all of these two, you're gonna have tons of grains. Because honestly, when I saw this movie, I was like, wow, this actually looks really good. And I'm thinking, wow, this thing has a Dolby Vision. And when I look back, they didn't even have none of that stuff. So actually, they did a great job in the restoration on that. To be honest with you, I think you guys have this, and I know a lot of you collectors out there have this Kino Lorber version and gonna say, this looks actually really good and really spectacular. You like this version, and I don't blame you. It actually looks really good. Now, when it comes to the 4K from Arrow, they did a brand new scan also, but the Arrow version of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. And I gotta say, now this one includes Dolby Vision and HDR10, and it looks fantastic. Now, when it comes to the 4K, and I'm gonna take away the Blu-ray here because the Blu-ray has nothing against these two in terms of color grading and anything. I just wanted to show off the Blu-ray over the Kino Lorber. But now when it comes to this 4K, the Arrow versus the Kino Lorber, I gotta say, they both are fantastic. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but it has HDR10 and it does have Dolby Vision. Yes, it does. But I kinda like both of these films. When it comes to the darks, yeah, sure, you want to say Arrow has it, they do. But the color grading, it comes down to color grading. And when it comes to the Arrow is totally different from the Kino Lorber. You get to see it through the skies. You get to see it in their clothing. You get to see it in their skin tones. Totally different from Kino Lorber. So it really, really comes down to, and I'm going to really preface this. I hope I said that word right. But anyway, I really want to say is that it comes down to your preference. Whatever you guys like is pretty much where it comes down to. I like the way Kino Lorber looks, and I definitely like the way the Arrow video version of the film looks. I think they both look fantastic here. The 4K on this one might look more natural with the wider color gamuts of the Dolby Vision HDR10. It might sway people to buy and spend the money. I think this is sold out anyway, but when it comes down to it, I kind of like the way this one looks. Like I'm a hair, but they're both neck and neck for me. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to your preference on which version you really want in your collection. But that's all I gotta say. But let's check out the side-by-sides and see if you guys really think the Arrow is better than Kino or Kino better than the Arrow. But let's check out the side-by-side shots of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, all three versions for you guys. Check it out. guys, so there you have it. Let me know in the comments below which format you think looks best, or which company put out the best version of Good, the Bad, the Ugly in the comments. But with that said, let's get right into some audio quality. All right, guys, when it comes to audio quality, Kino Lorber gives you DTS HD Mastered Audio 2.0, new mono track for you guys out there that just loves the mono tracks. And they also give you the DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1. When it comes to Arrow decided to give you a little step further. They decided to give you a newly restored DTS HD Mastered Audio 2.0 mono track. And of course, they gave you a brand new, newly remixed DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1. It sounds fantastic. I gotta say, the dialogue is clear. I mean, when they're screaming, you do get to hear it. I watched the movie in the 5.1. I didn't see it in the 2.0 mono track. I listened to it in 5.1, and I thought the music and the surround sounds amazing. It sounds great. And when I saw it on the Kino, I also saw it in the 5.1 also. And that sounded great too, but I kind of like the newly remixed. I thought you were more immersed into the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And that's just me, especially when they're yelling and you hear the whistles. You hear it in the background, and I thought it sounded really cool. But with that said, let's get right into the menus and special features. All right, guys, when it comes to menus and special features, I gotta say, this thing is across the board amazing. When it comes to Kino Lorber, you get 4 special features on the 4K disc. You get 15 special features on the Blu-ray alone. When it comes to Arrow Video, I mean, it comes with 16 special features on its own Blu-ray disc. And it comes with another separate disc called the Sad Hill Unearthed, and then inside of that special feature, you get 5 special features alone. So that is a documentary on them restoring the graveyard scene of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. So you see a bunch of men going there and they're cleaning it up. So again, if you have, and the only knock on that is, in terms of the special features department, is that you need a region-free Blu-ray player, which I have it, but you need to get yourself one if you guys want to see the special features of these discs. But other than that, you got plenty of special features to go across the board here on either of these two companies. So with that said, let's get right into the final verdict. It really comes down to you, like I said before during the video quality. If you guys have both versions, you guys are in for a treat. Each company did their best with the footage that they got. Kino Lorber got to restore it 30 hours. They gave you the shot-by-shot corrections. They did it their way without the Dolby Vision and HDR10, while Arrow Video took it a step further and included the HDR formats with the Dolby Vision, HDR10, gave you brand new audio tracks in terms of the 5.1 DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1, which is remastered. And of course, they gave you a newly restored DTS HD Mastered Audio mono tracks. Again, each company did their best with this film. And honestly, it comes down to you. Personally, I will go with the Arrow because they gave you also in 4K, brand new 4K scan, and they totally fixed up. It's the extended cut of the film. So not only you're getting the international / US theatrical version, you also getting the extended cut of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with the Arrow version in 4K. And honestly, that is the best thing you could get with money. I mean, money well spent, I gotta say. But if you guys got the Kino Lorber, you're only getting the theatrical cut. You are getting a lot of special features in the Blu-ray section, but only the theatrical cut. And I know if you guys are a fan of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, you guys might enjoy the extended cut. You might enjoy it as much, thinking that's the better cut of the film versus the international cut or the theatrical version of the movie. So for me, Arrow wins in this department because of including the extended cut in 4K. So again, but I don't want to be biased going, oh, it's only Arrow. I think both of these are fantastic. They both need to be in your collection if you are a heavy collector. But if you're not and you're thinking on which company you want to go with, I will say if you're a person that like multiple cuts in your collection, then go with Arrow. If you're someone that don't want to spend too much on the money and you don't care about the extended cut or the, international cut, then go with Kino. It really comes down to you. Again, it's your preference, but again, there you guys have it. What do you think of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly from 1966 on 4K? Which version would you add to your collection? Leave it a comment down below. And of course, remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flicks. Be awesome to each other and keep collecting.